Has been doing a lot of walking away. And now here comes Lomachenko with the right hand.
Koasica.
Entering God mode, Vasily openly mocked the adversary.
You gotta have somebody to come up to give them a reason to say, oh, he beat.
Bombarded the opponent near the ropes like a punching bag.
But of course, they would love
Gift over Pacquiao already. So it's 1-1. Cicha fight back.
gutty fighter. Romulo Koasica doing the best he can.
Threw from so many unorthodox angles that the Mexican's head started spinning.
His feet are like that. He can be quicker than everybody else like that right there. He can make moves and pivot around. He can do anything.
I find Lomachenko very entertaining. I think this stuff is really entertaining. How he got to this moment in this fight so far.
And turned up the absurdity to an extreme degree.
Probably thinking, you go try it. He's produced as a professional fighter, have been with body shots.
Thunderous right hook, Jim. Pound for pound, just as hard as any.
In the 10th round, Loma pulled out the 9.
We can talk a lot about how he's learned his way into this position, but...
And Koasica's done.
Vasily unleashed a barrage of body shots for the finish, and Koasica was left writing letters to the UN for Loma's bullying to be banned by the Geneva Convention. Lomachenko was out of worthy contenders after such a performance, and jumped up to junior lightweight. Roman Martinez, with a record of 29-2, was called to surrender the WBO belt in June 2016. Vasily controlled the flow of the contest from the jump and utilized the left hand more often.
Beat you to the punch every time. Like that.
Yep. Straight left hand down the middle. He's been landing that.
He set the arena ablaze with spectacular trickery.
He gets a little splash on it.
And also actively worked the opponent's midsection.
Metronome regularity since the beginning of the fight.
The Puerto Rican would bite back occasionally. Lomachenko punished him without delay.
I think Lomachenko's popularity, as he's whitewashing...
And was constantly bothering Martinez with a cross.
Short arm punch.
Oh, good left arm. Right here, hard shot on him.
In the 4th frame, Vasily was going to town to all levels.
He's slowing himself down some in case he's in.
During the break, he received instructions from his father and executed perfectly in the 5th round.
Interested in pursuing the
power. Better punching power, I think, than Lomachenko. But Lomachenko is a more explosive athlete.
Oh, well, that was pretty explosive.
Over.
What a right hook.
Over.
What a sensational right hook.
Martinez managed to digest the overhand, but the uppercut with the right hook was too heavy on the stomach. Lomachenko then proceeded to dominate Nicholas Walters. Vasily was paid his first $1 million for beating the undefeated Jamaican, and he earned every penny.
His time as an amateur fighter.
His work output is increasing from all areas. Look at.
Nicholas was mentally exhausted by the humiliation and quit before the 8th lap got going.
Russell, who has incredible speed, and it turned out in the fight in their exchanges. Walters is completely confused.
And Lomachenko's only picked up.
Tied up again. Lomachenko pulls up and makes sure.
Walters quit the sport for 7 years as a consequence, while Loma became the Boxer of the Year. In April 2017, Jason Sosa was sacrificed at the altar of Vasily's second title defense. The WBA champion got hurt to the body early.
So in effect, Lomachenko ruled
to be saved from himself.
Sosa's mobility diminished by the minute, and Lomachenko went full-on berserker with remarkable combos.
Not yet.
His circular footwork was even more overwhelming in open space.
I can't think of anyone.
Not at this level.
I can't think of anyone quite.
Loma was blatantly showing off.
Something new.
With the fights that he had on his resume, you would think.
Jason Sosa talked trash to him at the end of the last round. Lomachenko is...
Sosa struggled under heavy fire until the 9th round came to a close.
And
I think there's a little bit of mercy there that he's going to.
Exactly. He is showing mercy.
It wasn't much longer until the inevitable capitulation. Vasily spent the rest of 2017 clearing out the division. Going easy not to scare off another contender, Loma gave the man a chance to prove himself.
Neutral corner, you come to me. Look at this. Loma waving him in. Wide right hand from Mariano.
But a couple of knockdowns dissuaded the poor fella for good.
As opposed to Charles that Lomachenko sees. Bolo's up that left hand before firing it off, and a knockdown scored. That is a way that gives people a show.
The unbeaten Guillermo Rigondeaux from Cuba also got in hot water. The two-time Olympic gold medalist was totally helpless and only lasted 18 minutes.
Rigondeaux says that he's taken all the risks he could ever take.
Put a notch in the belt, and now he's dealing with it perfectly here against Rigondeaux, and you can see he's getting a little...
As soon as the first half was over, he surrendered in the corner.
And Lomachenko!
2 years into his junior lightweight career, no one wanted to fight Lomachenko, and in 2018 he moved up to lightweight. The warm welcome was provided by Jorge Linares, who had defended the WBA and the Ring belts 3 times. A highly touted heavy hitter, Jorge was on a winning streak of 13.
There it is. Got him again. Morales.
The Venezuelan delivered the action once again. The bigger of the two, Linares was waiting around and looking for big counters. He added some power punches on the front foot.
The weigh-in yesterday, and give Golden Boy, Mr. Honda, his father, Anatoly, who's by his side too.
And punished the torso.
And then he comes behind with promoted exclusively for many years by Mr. Honda, Tokyo.
Distant range right there. We got clipped back.
The quicker Lomachenko worked the long game and invested into the midsection.
Best in Lomachenko to make it happen.
At some moment, Vasily injured his right hand.
See, here's the beauty of Loma as defensive prowess that we rate.
He was forced to minimize its use, focusing primarily on landing the left.
There's a split the guard left hand from Lomachenko. Now he gets into the pot. Good body work and a combination.
Jorge stuck to the plan and managed to outstrike Vasily numerically.
Fight a little bit further. Loma's gonna have his way with him. Maybe Linares is getting...
In response, the Ukrainian put the right hand back to work.
Tried to come with that right uppercut.
Having picked up the pace, he decided to engage in exchanges more.
And wants to be outside in this case.
Yeah.
Good combination.
In the 6th frame, Lomachenko was chasing the opponent too much and walked straight into a big right.
Good work from
Manny Pacquiao, if I told you to say...
Oh! Linares caught him! Lomachenko goes down!
For the first time in his career, he got knocked down. Loma recovered quickly, yet Linares felt a rush of adrenaline and started firing away.
What he's capable of.
Bigger, stronger.
The belt. Blocking that uppercut was Lomachenko, then coming in.
From the 8th round on, both bit down on their mouthpieces and went at it.
Good combination.
Lomachenko.
Look at him place that jab.
Jorge was able to keep up all the way to the 10th.
Swing back towards Lomachenko.
However, Vasily focused on the liver, and Jorge's enthusiasm dissipated instantly.
Level stuff.
Unbelievable stuff. Right in the center of the ring, and Linares goes down. It's over.
Picture-perfect body shot by Lomachenko not only crushed the foe, but also set a historic record. In a span of just 12 performances, he managed to capture championship status in 3 weight classes.
Lightweight champion of the world.
Vasily successfully defended the throne on 3 more occasions.
Performance here, and it's for the great Lomachenko to work here. Second knockdown.
Conquered the #1 spot in pound-for-pound rankings.
Remember yesterday we met with him and he goes down. Oh, the hook floors out.
And claimed the WBC and WBO crowns, thus cementing his status as the unified king of the division. Due to the pandemic, Loma got the chance to become an undisputed champion only in 2020. The IBF title holder, Teofimo Lopez, didn't waste time from the get-go and made it very close across all 12 rounds.
Doesn't look like it's working right now, but it's still a
right hand. from Lomachenko. And now he comes into the pocket and they're exchanging. Lomachenko's best offensive surge of the...
Feeling controversial scorecards coming, Vasily upped the intensity to drop Lopez.
Number 11, you think to him immediately. Closing that gap, a short left hand and overhand right as well.
But it was too late.
But he's willing to get hit so he can get his...
The roar to start a 12th round. But it's just them. And it's just...
Teofimo held strong and kept throwing until the bell rang.
Of a very, very close fight that will head to the scorecards to decide it. Well done.
When points were added up, Lomachenko lost his belts by judge's decision. A year later, the modern-day Neo came back with a TKO against